It's a big city, a hard city, a dirty city, a city full of streets. And on those streets is crime. And the only people who can stop that crime are the people who wear a shiny badge. A badge that says, PD! $6:53 a.m. Roll call.
Shut up! All right, sit down. Okay. Lieutenant Finkel couldn't be here today. Apparently he was in the supply closet reaching for some Kleenex and he retracted a testicle. But he will be back tomorrow, so just have due diligence in the meantime. All right, let's see what he wrote down in his chicken scratch. Item 1. There appears to be a domestic abuse problem over in Little Kyrgyzstan. Our old friend Igor Gregorian's been hitting on his wife again. Zewicki.
Yes, sir!
I want you to go take care of it. And you'll probably need an interpreter, so take Lieutenant Grigorovich. She does a good job.
Yes, sir!
And remember, I'm watching you, newbie. You're being watched. All right. Item number 2.
Before we go on, I'd like everybody to notice that there is, in fact, an aged prostitute in the room with us.
Which brings us to item 2. The ride-along with actress, finger quotes, Ambrosia Berberet. Berberet. It looks like a G.
You can understand my mistake.
Ah, quite, pretty boy.
You were my mom's favorite.
Hey! I'm not Finkel! You're dealing with Sergeant O'Halloran, so shut up!
Sorry, Sergeant.
Or I'll smack the pretty right off your face.
Where do you want me to go, Sergeant?
Ambrosia Berberet, you're taking Solowski. Barb!
Yep.
Take our little chickadee here out in the town and try not to get her killed.
I would be happy to take the tart along with me.
All right, item the 3rd. There's been a triple homicide over at the gelato place downtown. So it's a big mess. So Caruso, try to use your skills for once, and Gordon, see if there's the usual fingerprints on the body there. You know, do what you do with your magic kit.
I'll do it.
You know? Ah, shut up! All right, finally, item the 4th. There's been a lot of prostitution going on in Kangaroo Town. Now, we're going to be doing a John sting. So I'll be taking Officer Allred there as a decoy, and we're going to see if we can net some Johns. So everybody got their assignments cleared?
I'd just like to say something.
Shut up! I'd like to say shut the hell up and maybe emphasize it with a little of this up the you-know-what.
Now hang on. I just want to say that I know I'm new here. I've been reading all of your personnel files, and as much as I loathe the thought of working in this podunk piece of shit town in such a crappy police department, I'm really excited to be here with all of you.
Yeah.
All right.
I think you're saying what's on everybody's mind. So, all right, people, let's get together and be safe out there, and don't get me in trouble, or they won't let me do this again.
As roll call goes on, over in the bar, a suspended cop is closing the joint. 7:20 a.m. Rusty Johnson, drunk.
Set him up again! No, Rusty. Normally we don't get a whole lot of customers this early in the morning, but it's one friend to another. Maybe you should go on home. It's 7 o'clock somewhere. Well, can't argue with that. It's a free country. You know, I'm on suspension. Yeah. It's one of the second longest in my life. How long?
42 hours.
Well, maybe this will make the time go by a little faster.
You know, every time I get suspended there, Steve, I like to think of my Marjorie.
God rest her soul.
Let it up again!
You're the boss. You know, Rusty, from one friend to another, I know you've had a lot of suffering. You've had a burden.
I had both!
More so than most living and breathing men, but maybe that drink there is gonna speed up your process to the grave more so than actual healing and therapy.
You know, Floyd, I really admire your sense of whatever you just said. But I'm trying not to listen to you right now. I'm trying not to make bad decisions. Because I want to be a good cop from now on.
Well, you know what they say.
What do they say?
Sometimes you have to go to the deepest depths of hell so heaven's light can one day be seen. If you're already there, then you got nowhere to go but up.
You know, that makes a lot of sense. But you know what else they say?
What do they say?
Sometimes you don't know what's in the pickle barrel until you get the lid off. Sometimes it's just pickles. But then other times, it's a Jehovah's Witness that jumps out and tries to sell you a watchtower. And then you have to beat it to death with the lid of the pickle barrel.
My God, Rusty, the demons you've seen. God bless you.
Triple homicide over at the Gelato. Caruso and Gordon, the CSI division. 8:15 a.m.
Clearly ice cream doesn't go there.
That's just cruel.
No, wait a second. I think we're missing something.
Yes, the third.
A third body.
Where could it be?
Twice the trouble. 4 times the pain. And 5 times the suffering. Yeah, I said it. I said
Yes,
5 times the suffering. You can
did.
tell from the sadness in their eyes.
Obviously, he was the first. He has
The first to
gelato on his left hand.
That's true.
Which he obviously used
To
here.
put in there.
Right.
And, oh, wait a second.
Wait.
Oh, God. Oh, don't look. Don't look. It's
Well,
disgusting.
now I have to.
No, you can't.
Oh, because now you've been
No, but you don't want to.
But I have to because you said it's so awful. Please, let me see.
All right, go ahead.
Oh my God!
I told you not to look.
I know, but I thought maybe you were joking.
There's nothing funny about that.
Dear God.
Put through a slushy machine.
Oh,
Oh, God.
all right. Well, this was obviously a murder-suicide.
I'd say so. The man slushed himself after dealing with those 2. I see. Hold on. I've got my iDNA app.
Oh.
And,
I thought you were Wikipediaing.
no. It's Enrique Partizzi.
Oh, no.
Yes, Enrique Partizzi. He's killed himself. And them.
It's awful.
We've got to hush this up. If anybody knows that Enrique Partizzi's dead,
No.
the mafias will go to war in this
This
town.
will be awful.
I know I haven't been here long, but
Everyone knows about Enrique Partizzi.
of course.
I mean, you probably heard about him in Miami.
No, I didn't, but I read it in the file.
Oh,
Nothing from here gets to Miami.
that's just the way we like it.
Well, look,
Listen,
I think you drag one of them out, and I'll start picking up Slushy Boy over here. And oh God,
all right, I'll get the lanky one.
this is gonna be ugly.
8:40 a.m. Lieutenant Barb Slowowski has the crappy detail driving around Ambrosia, Berberet. Nothing like being caught in a squad car with an actress.
Don't be nervous.
I'm not that nervous. Come on!
Hello? So,
You know better not to wave to people around this neighborhood. Might be asking for an invitation. Know
how
what
do
I mean?
you drive with your legs spread like that? They're not on the pedals.
I just cruise in neutral, and then when I need to, I just step right on it.
Bob, you're a handsome, handsome fellow. But I need to know how to
First of all, my name is Barb, not Bob. And it's pretty funny you got that messed up, considering that you have a name that belongs to a salad.
You know, as an actress, we accept all kinds of people, all kinds of life forms. So if you're in some sort of transition, I accept you.
I actually am in a transition period right now. I had a partner that got shot. So,
Oh, goodness, tell me how it felt.
well, that's why you're here, and that seat was empty. I just, God, this is hard.
Keep driving, though. Tell me your pain. Show me your pain.
Well, when you work for someone, with someone for 15 years, side by side solving murders,
Yeah?
it's a little hard when they get murdered.
You don't mind if I sort of kind of mimic you, do you?
Your fist is too closed. Open it up a little bit. There you go. You know, you might actually get a little bit of this stuff, especially the prostitution detail. I think you'd work really well with those ladies down there. A couple of them pretty nice.
This is a Mazzoni original. I am tired of being treated this way. I have been in 3 Lifetime movies and I was the lead. I have been in several commercials and I have been a guest star many, many times.
I am sorry to say I've not seen any of your films because I just strictly watch Clint Eastwood. But I would like to hear about maybe what you have going on now because you're here.
I slept with Clint Eastwood.
Oh my God. You telling me you slept with him?
That's right. I slept with him. He
Well,
was.
did you get a job out of it?
I gave a job. Anyway, he was a bitter, bitter, bitter man.
Really? I bet his partner got shot a couple times in a few of his films. Maybe he knows what it's like.
Listen, I don't mean to tell you your job, but there's a man chasing a woman right over there.
Oh my God. Can you believe I just rear-ended that Bonneville? Jesus!
8:56 a.m. Captain Beard calls in Sergeant O'Halloran into her office. She needs a little advice on how to communicate.
Do you have pineapple spears and ranch dressing?
What?
Oh, I thought you were the Mexican delivery man.
No, I sort of accidentally clubbed him in the hallway. I gotta keep this under control a little bit. You wanted to see me?
Jack, I've known you for 20 years.
You have.
I've suspended you 14 times in
Yeah.
these 20 years.
Yeah, you've done that too.
We've had 2 fist fights,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you've made me cry. One time secretly. I need your advice.
Well, figure it's the least I could do. You need to know how to beat someone and not leave marks.
I taught you that, Jack. I'm afraid my temper has been getting the best of me. Not for any outside reason like hormones or menopause or pregnancy or something womanly like that, but just because I'm tough.
I can see that. Yeah, you're tough and
I've suspended Rusty for 42 hours.
Well, you know, he deserves it.
He does.
He does deserve it. I mean, he's a dirty, dirty cop. He cracks heads and plants evidence and, oh God, I don't know whether to love him or hate him, but
Hate him.
hate him, okay.
But I suspended him.
Yeah.
And then when I met Caruso, I tried to steal his gun for no reason. Just kind of went off on him. I'm afraid I'm losing my touch.
Oh, Captain B.
Shut up! Don't you yell at me!
Okay, I think I've dealt with this problem before. Now, Captain Beard, just because you're getting a little bit of a fupa there, don't mean you're not a pretty lady. I mean, you got a real B. Arthur thing going, and now that she's gone, I think you're at
You find me attractive even with my fat upper pussy area? That's what fupa stands for! Don't think I don't know!
Captain, you're a handsome woman. But being a captain's it's about grabbing those nuts in the vice and giving them a twist. It's about being tough.
I know.
And
I think I'm being too tough.
See? There's no such thing, don't you get it? There's no such thing as too tough.
That's what I always thought. But now I think I'm losing my grip. Growing up in the projects, I used to beat would-be rapists with my jump rope. I used to take my earrings off and put Vaseline on my face before I would walk to church on Sunday. I know what tough is. I live tough. But this is my family. I don't want to be an abusive mama. I mean, what?
Captain, you've been a mother figure to us all. I'm sure that's what you mean.
Of course.
Right?
Right.
Captain, when you look at me like that and you talk about all the violence, did you ever learn the acronym when you were studying FUPA? Did you learn the term MILF?
MILF implies mother.
Yes.
And I am nobody's mother. Get out of my office!
Oh, God, I can't get anything right. But you just remember one thing, Captain. You crack those heads. You crack them good. Get
9:10 a.m. over in Little Kurdistan. Roy Zewicki and Lieutenant Gigorovich give a talk with Igor and his slapping around problem.
Hold it! Oh, hey! Shit, freeze and halt! Okay. Grease con calling guy. 1 second! Interpreter! Come on, hostage guys! Wait! Go on! You admit to it then!
Ha 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 ha!
Let's go.
Skin spontaneous.
Gonna come play.
He just petted her on the ass.
Like that? That was a punching and a slapping motion!
I'm telling you the words he said.
Well, ask him if his wife liked it. And
Istinsi FOOS candy.
all right, I'll talk.
Back at the station, Dr. Lizzy Gordon enters into her lab with samples from the gelato homicide. And as she enters, she sees Rusty Johnson doing a little chemistry lab experiment of his own.
Shit, man, it's very unwieldy. Rusty,
Yeah.
Those are the bone fragments I smashed in the flagelloscope. You should not be touching them. They're part of my heaven.
I didn't know bone fragments could get you so hopped up.
Yes, they can. And how? I will keep this in my pocket. And let me lock the door. Remove this cadaver.
Let's save these for later.
Please, come. Nothing like more than a bad boy.
We're doing it again?
Yep. Bone fragments and all. Oh, there's still some on your lips.
Well, Dr. Gordon,
It was rather fast.
that's what they say.
Is that all?
They say that bone fragments make you shoot blanks.
I don't care if they're blank. Just shoot some more. I don't have time.
All right,
Caruso will be back any moment.
round 2.
Let's go.
I'm going in.
All right. God, this is unwieldy.
I know it's big, but it's never been called unwieldy before.
Oh, wait. Oh, dear God. This is too much effort. Never mind.
Doc, I can't be doing this anymore with you.
I know. Take your bone fragments. Go. I don't need them anymore. Oh, dear God. Now look at my glasses. I'm sorry. I've lost my temper.
Everything's going to shit, Doc.
I know.
You're making fun of me. You're trying to make fun of me.
I think I succeeded.
Don't you get all highfalutin on me, Doc. Or I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
Please do.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Or I'm gonna let everybody know
What?
who gives out the bone fragments in this police force. You think I came upon those bone fragments myself? I know you left them out for me to grab. I know you're a pusher in this community. I know my good copping and police work.
Oh, that's what that is. I'm sorry. I didn't understand.
Don't you get flippant with me,
Oh,
or I'll
what?
strangle you and
Okay.
autoerotic asphyxiation.
Asphyxiation.
Asphyxiation!
Oh,
I am so hot right now!
Go.
On the floor! Get up, choking your ass!
(10:45) in the lobby of the PD station. Officer Bertinelli gets a visit from her mother.
Brigham Young, Joseph Smith. I hope you're wearing it under that.
Well,
I'm not. Well, little Miss Sassafras, I hope you're proud of yourself. You left behind a wonderful fiancé who had just gotten back from his mission. You broke your father's heart, my heart, and your 7 brothers and sisters' hearts.
I just want to live, Mom. I just want to see what it's all about.
And this is living? This hideous, disgusting... Please tell me that's not phlegm. This is living?
No, it's the other excrement. I love this place, Mom. And I'm not wearing the underwear, and I'm not marrying that man. He's been through that recruitment thing like 4 times.
Well, little missy, I hope you're proud of yourself. This is just going to lead down the path of destruction.
That's not true, Mom. I took a vow to honor and protect this city, and that's what I'm going to do. And you know what? God still loves me, and Jesus still loves me.
Jesus does not need you here in this godforsaken place. Who are you really going to protect? You, a little girl from Utah. You don't have what it takes to do this. Come back home. Marry Dudley and have 10 kids like the rest of us.
I hate when you use my 2 middle names.
You will live with those middle names and you will like it. I'll tell Dudley to expect you. Ah!
11:04. Fortinbras Caruso tries to make mafia contact to put a lid on the news of Enrique Partisi. We return to Barb Slowski and Ambrosia Berberet as they deal with the Bonneville accident.
I am so sorry. I smashed your gorgeous Pontiac Bonneville. God, this was a bad move, Ambrosia.
This looks like a bad part of town. Hi. Hi.
How are you?
Well, I had to run over to the Starbucks, but you hit my car?
Oh my God, is that your Bonneville?
Hi. Yeah. Hi.
This is Ambrosia. You might know her from the movies.
Is she a cop?
Sorta. She's learning how to be a cop for some movie she's doing.
Oh my God, wait! Ambrosia? Yes.
Right here.
Oh my God!
Right here.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
You know, I think we can take care of this little issue. You tell me what you want, sweetie.
Oh my God!
I'll take care of it.
If I could just
see you all right here.
If I could just get your signature, that will take care of the whole thing.
You bet, baby. You can get my signature. What's your name, honey?
Susanna?
watch you. I was like 5, sitting next to her watching you. It was great. So you can say it too.
I am not that old, Ambrosia Berberet.
Oh, God.
God, I am so tired of this. None of you appreciate me. You know, I am not used to taking this kind of abuse. I am a famous actress. I don't put up with this. Book her. She didn't commit a crime. Arrest her. She insulted me. For God's sake, I am tired of this.
Do me a favor here, huh? Get out of here, woman!
Oh, shoot her! Okay,
Yeah.
shoot her!
Oh my God!
Hey, all right. Are you happy? She's probably gonna take down the plates. Next thing you know, I'm gonna get suspended.
Thank you.
Well, yeah.
No, you kind of saved me just now.
Well, you almost saved me there, but you had to pull a backtrack on that little letter you wrote her, huh? Couldn't you just tell her you loved her?
She wasn't the one I loved.
11:50 a.m. Roy Zewicki heads over to the Sunny Side Up Cafe for some lunch. Sergeant O'Halloran happens to be there. Sergeant O'Halloran likes to eat alone.
Why are you palling around with our domestic abuse suspect?
See, you think domestic abuse suspects are bad. You get to know Igor. This guy's got some stories, I tell you.
Do you want to hear some stories?
Well,
this is the man who cut off Stone Rocket's ear and stapled it to the door of the First Unitarian Church of Little Valley.
Stone Rocket? A famous tennis instructor?
I'm just saying.
Oh, maybe you should have handcuffed him.
Maybe not.
Feeling like a doofus.
You know, Zewicki, you're like a little puppy, and you're wetting all over my town. And I try to push your face into it and say, bad puppy, you gotta learn. Because Zewicki, you may not believe it, but when I look at you, yes, I see perhaps a champion greyhound. But instead, you're turning into that big slobbery dog from Beethoven.
Oh!
And I want to shoot the big slobbery dog from Beethoven. So Zewicki, before my chicken fried steak gets unedibly cold, you take that man who's not your friend and you hit him in the back of the knees a couple of times, and then you take him to the station and you book him. Do you get me?
Oh.
Do you get me? Because if you think being molested by that bear in the forest was bad, you ain't seen Jack O'Halloran on a bad day.
Come on, okay, just watch.
I'm sorry that was over the line, but go! Now! What are you prepared to do? Go!
Hey, Igor! Hey, did you see out the window?
Oh, what? Ah, new schoolyard is being
Right under
built.
there! I don't see. No! You're going to jail, bucko!
Yes!
Stop hitting wife and cutting off tennis instructors' ears!
Thank you! Just a second.
Whoa! Jack! Too much, Jack!
That's for stone rockets!
12:20. Captain Beard runs into Officer Bertinelli. Both have motherhood on their minds.
Oh, Mom. What did you call me?
Nothing. I'm just... My mom is here.
I thought you called me Mom, Bertinelli.
Oh, silly, why would I call you Mom?
That's right, you call me Ma'am, which sounds like Mom.
Are you okay, Miss Captain?
Ma'am?
Ma'am?
Yes, but you. Girl, your blue eyeliner is smudged. Have you been crying?
No! I haven't! I'm sorry, Captain, I know you told me not to cry at the station.
Women don't cry. Women don't cry.
Yes, sir.
We're like baseball players.
It's just, my mom came today and she said that she was going to make me marry this man. She is. And I don't want to. I don't. And someone has to stop her. They do. And I want to work here. I really do. And I really love this job.
It's 2009. Marry who you want or don't. Stay single. Do what you want. What? Do what you want, child. I hired you, even though you barely had a high school education, because I saw potential in you. I saw you could read and write and weren't scaring the criminals when you booked them. I had faith in you. Little relaxing and different makeup, you could really be something.
Really think so?
That's why I hired you.
Wow. I wish you were my mom.
What?
I said I wish you were my mom.
I'm tough and hard as nails. You don't want me to be your mother.
Well, you should be somebody's mother. You'd be swell. Captain Beard, do you want me to get you some water?
Shut up!
Okay.
What's wrong with you? Do not touch me.
Sorry.
Women don't cry.
Have you ever watched Two Magnolias before? That's pretty sad.
1:15 p.m. Barb Slowalski seeks out Rusty Johnson. She's concerned about his illegal activities and how it might threaten his return to the force.
Rusty! Rusty Bats! Where are ya, buddy? Oh.
What?
Coming to check and see how you're doing. Looks like, you're hanging out in some real nice parts here, huh? The docks? Near an alley? Pretty fucked up here, huh? Rusty, why don't you take a seat here? We got,
Well, how about you don't tell me what to do?
how about you just let me be your friend?
How about everyone that tries to be your friend gets shot in the head on patrol?
That was a low blow, Rusty. And I'm gonna let that one go for now, because I know you're on the horse. So, why don't you just have a seat and maybe we can...
What does that mean on the horse?
Well, unless it was powdered aspirin or bone fragments, who would do that? Then I'm thinking it was probably the horse that you were sniffing the other day when I came into the bar.
Like you've never snorted powdered bone fragments before.
Like I have never snorted bone fragments. Who's even done that but you, Rusty? You're going down a bad path here, and there's a lot of talk at the station about your 42-hour suspension.
That's right.
Which is pretty severe because she only does the 42 if it's really bad.
You know what, Barb?
What?
In case you haven't noticed, I'm not wearing a badge right now.
Oh, I noticed. Where's your badge? Huh?
Sitting over there on top of a dead hooker.
She was really pretty, Rusty. You know?
Key word is was. Didn't stop me, though.
And I suppose I'm supposed to get rid of this for you? You gonna call in Caruso to do the job?
Hey, like you said, we're at the docks. Just push it off the edge.
Why did you become a cop, Rusty? I want to hear why you decided to get this badge.
So I could crack heads, snort blow, and train dogs to walk on the moon.
I hate to break news to you, but this is not a ticket to the fucking moon right here. This is a ticket to the slammer.
Slammer.
Yeah, the old slammer. What are you gonna do to prove your worth to wear this again? Because we need you back on the force. We're down a lot of people. And we got this new guy Zewicki and this goddamn actress, and boy, they're worth nothing.
Actress? What do you mean, actress?
Ambrosia, you know, blueberries over here hanging out at the station. You know, that blonde tart from the television.
The old 40s actress? She's like 82 years old?
That's the one! Although I think she's shooting her face up because she looks pretty good. But yeah, she's past her prime.
Shooting her face up with what? Like Botox?
She looks a little startled to me.
You think we can get some of that stuff?
Jesus.
2:03 p.m. Fortinbras Caruso has finally snorted enough times to legitimize himself. And he and that mobster begin to talk.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
Hope you up there.
Thanks, man. Oh. So we understand each other then.
We do.
Enrico.
No,
that's not it. Partisi.
I never got the name right.
Partisi's dead. I know your people would want to know that. We're going to keep it quiet down at the station.
All right.
On the orders of Dr. Gordon. Dr. Lizzy Gordon. She's the one who's doing this. Just so you know, she's the one whose idea was to keep it quiet.
Thanks for the information there.
No problem. No problem at all.
If anything gets out of hand, we'll know exactly who to turn to.
That's right. Dr. Lizzy.
I'll report this back.
Gordon! Let me finish! Gordon! I was pausing dramatically to put my sunglasses on. And you fucked that up. I have to do it again. Dr. Lizzy. Gordon. Now you can say what you're going to say. I don't mind.
I'll report this back to my father at once. You know, he's a very dangerous man to make mad.
That's why I would never want to do anything to make him mad.
If we can keep this down low, behind closed curtains and steel doors.
Yes.
I'll remember this favor and see to it that you are unharmed should anything go wrong. And Lizzie Gordon.
Dr. Lizzy Gordon.
Back at the booking desk, Roy Zewicki brings in a shot Igor and proudly displays his catch for Valerie Bertinelli. 3:15 p.m.
Come on, you little ruffian!
Little Val.
Oh, Val! Book him!
Book him. Roy, I think he needs an ambulance. I do.
He's fine! You know, maybe we should call someone or something. Excuse me, can we get some medical personnel down here in the booking office? So, Valerie, notice anything different about me today?
Well, there's blood on your shirt.
Besides that, I booked my first criminal into the hospital ward, but then he'll be booked here. So,
I mean, actually, I haven't taken his fingerprints yet. I haven't.
Well,
or taken his picture.
but eventually down the line, that will be the end result. Thus solidifying me as an officer of the law.
I don't really want to burst your bubble here, Roy, but you took an oath to serve and protect.
Correct.
And this doesn't look like you've protected this man at all. It doesn't. It
Oh,
really
no.
doesn't.
You don't understand. He was beating his wife.
When you
Who was
shot
a
him.
Mormon, I heard. And then he cut off a tennis instructor's ear. A one-stone rocket, you may have heard of.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't heard of these.
See? Criminal. Justice is served.
He was doing that when you shot him. So then it's justified?
Exactly. So.
Okay, because you wouldn't lie to me, right? Or you wouldn't lie to me.
Absolutely not. Are you impressed?
I do have to say, just a little bit, I am.
You know, remember when you said that maybe we could go get some warm milk and cookies?
I do, yeah, and then we didn't get to do that.
You were so rudely interrupted.
Maybe,
I was thinking, now, since maybe that, you know, I caught someone that me and you could go and finally grab that.
Zewicki! Get your ass in gear! We've got a suspected philatelist over at Whiskey and Rye!
that sounds important, it does.
No!
I better go.
Back in Captain Beard's office, Ambrosia Berberet enters in. She's a little upset at the lack of respect, but being a sensitive artist, she can understand when another is in a certain way.
Enter, Captain. I need to talk to you. Fecundity.
Excuse me?
Fecundity.
Fecundity?
No. I sense fertility in you. Pardon? You heard what I said. You can't fool me. I'm sensitive. I feel your aura. That's what I do on an actress.
Keep your hippie mumbo jumbo to yourself, actress.
I'm Beverly Hills. And I know what I sense. 8 weeks! And healthy. Healthy as a horse. And a male.
Really?
You're having a male child.
I'm an unmarried woman who doesn't have sex. What are you talking about? Is he all right? I mean,
very, very healthy. And you're going to name him Max.
If I were with child, I would be not naming him Max. My grandfather's name, as it happens to be. Because I would be putting it up for adoption. Actress. I'm not from Beverly Hills. I don't get pregnant willy-nilly like actresses do.
I've always wanted a child, but I've never been able to have one. I came here to learn policing, but now I think I've been sent here for a higher reason. I want your baby!
5:30 p.m. Dr. Lizzy Gordon is leaving the station when a certain mobster gets in her way. Maybe a sergeant's around to save her.
Hopefully the cleaning crew will take care of it. Pardon me, sir. My lab is closed. I must leave.
I don't pay attention to open and close signs. Dr. Lizzy Gordon, I presume.
Yes, sir. Maybe you need the reception desk. I can show you the way.
True or false? You know about the murder of Enrico, because I don't remember his last name.
Yes, it's Latino, it seems a little Italian.
So you know about it?
Yes, oh yes, I was there. It was gruesome. The most horrible crime scene ever. And the slushy machine. Oh my God, no one should have that thrust upon them, which actually it was.
You realize that his death could mean doom for the warring families who rule this town. And if you're going to go around spreading evidence and miscommunication and facts about a murder, then you, my dear, are a liability. Do we have an understanding?
Well. If it isn't Giuseppe Pistachio.
If it isn't Hole in the Head McAngus.
I'm Scottish, not. I'm Irish. And you want to put another hole in the head? Here, why don't you put that? You like that? Why don't you shoot something that can fight back, huh? Now it's my turn.
How the hell did that happen? You ain't got the cojones.
Will Rusty Johnson teach dogs to walk on the moon? Will Captain Beard name her son Max? And will Jack O'Halloran live to see next week? I guess you'll have to come back next week to see PD!